hardly any information. You go to the website, it's horrible.
That's why I've got a race down there. Who do you get hold of? Nobody knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Tommy Cordell.
I guess this will be the newest show, the first show of the new year, correct, Frank?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. So I rolled in there. As many of you know, we're not racing. We sold our stuff out. Not a permanent thing. But the bottom line is we moved into these high-end Huffy bicycles. You know what I mean? But we're having some problems there. As you can see, we've got a front tire blown out, don't we, Kim?
Yeah, it's been giving us some trouble.
It has. We got a big show tonight. Huge show. You know, I tell you, that's the fastest I've ever moved on a bike through the door. I don't know, that propelling I got, that was fast. Because I didn't know the brakes were, I was so excited. You know? Now, before we get moving, let me see here. Hell of a crowd, Fred. You with me, Fred?
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
Hey, Kel, where are we at?
We're in the east side.
East side of Rousersville. It ain't west side, it ain't Rousersville, it's east side. Okay? We want to make that clear, okay? That's our identity. No one can take our identity. We hope everybody had a good holiday, a good New Year's. We know everybody started to get antsy to rip on the old throttle, okay? Hit the racetracks. Still think there's a good bit of winter, though. I got to be honest with you. I'm no meteorologist. Not the joke, you know. But yeah, I did hear this. Maybe you did. I don't know. Did you hear this about the White House? It was a huge occurrence. Obviously, Joe Biden's president, correct? And his son, Hunter Biden, okay? And Hunter Biden, it's been what, like 2 years since it snowed, you know what I mean? And it snowed there. Nice, fresh powder, you know what I mean? It was like an inch. And they said the problems they're having is Hunter got up and looked out the window, and he was just blown away by all this white dust, okay? He thought he died, went to heaven, literally. So for those of you who get that, I thought it was fun. You know, we try to make these corny jokes. Whatever. The hell with it. Okay, so, you know, it did snow. It hasn't snowed in a while. And I know everybody gets weirded out with that, but it's got to snow. Okay? We really appreciate y'all tuning in. You guys have been wonderful. We've been doing a lot of good stuff lately, haven't we, guys? You know what I mean? We're ramping up. I mean, high energy, man. High energy. From the where?
The east side.
The east side of Rousersville. Very good. Can I get an east side? You're supposed to. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Let me do it again. Can I get an east side? There you go. That's what I'm feeling. We got an audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to make an ass out of it. Okay? No, I'm just teasing. I do that myself. Now, here's another one. Who's your racing tires? This is crazy. You know, American racers get in the game more and more, correct? You see places are saying you have American racers because of Hoosier and the socialistic, communist approach of things and how awful that was and everything. But Hoosier, recently, they said, we're going to take a step forward, okay? We're going to help more people get tires. They're on the dark web, people. You can literally lose 2 kidneys and get tires for half price. I tell you, that's a huge advancement in Hoosier Racing Tire Program. Honestly, American racing tires, I'm feeling them. A lot of tracks are coming out, aren't they? They're saying, hey, you can run them. Okay? People are stocking them. Burnhouse is stocking them. BDR is stocking them. How a lot of people stocking them. But enough's enough. We've had enough. We've had this discussion, haven't we, Trey?
Yeah.
Multiple times. So I'm going to work my way back here. Actually, I'm going to stay out here a second. Now, you might notice that we have a... Am I still on the camera here, buddy?
Yeah.
I am? I slimmed down a few, you know that, over the holiday season. Mama's cookies.
Just don't come any further forward than that.
What are you, the state trooper? Let me sit down here. Now, Many of you know that we ate well, didn't we? During the holiday season.
Oh, my.
Yeah. My mother makes like 70 dozen chocolate chip cookies. Okay? And I personally consumed probably 48 dozen.
Some cakes.
Yeah, pies. It's well, I can't believe we're not that boy. You're not. You're not. Oh, you're Amish. You can get that. Does anybody even notice the new grooming by Kale? Kale.
He needs to step around.
Kale, come around here. Come around here. I'll announce you, Kale. Ladies and gentlemen, out of Montana, the big sky, Kale and Williams. Now look at this, guys. Look at that. If you can't tell me what's different with Kale and then I'll kiss your ass. You know what I'm saying? The beard, he cut it. He cut it. It was down to like where? Show. It was down there. It was down there. He was on his stuff. I don't think he's going to passport now. You know what I mean? He's more like Manson. You know what I'm saying? But now, Kale, Kale is one of our technical directors, doing all the sound effects and music and stuff. And Fast Freddy's over here. He's running the waves, seeing who's tuning in. Let's just see who's tuning in.
Well, so far we have John Ballinger, who's always usually the first one to sign in.
John Ballinger is. He's
And
yes.
Alex Vaughn, Buck's watching.
Buck's watching. It's a great show for a young man to watch.
And Robert McQuaid.
Robert McQuaid.
And Lisa Piper.
Lisa Pfeiffer. Yeah, sure. Well, we're going to get to Lisa Pfeiffer. I thought you were going to say Lisa Putzing. I would be like, you got a better chance of having a giraffe around. You know what I'm saying? And get her on the show. Don't love her to pieces, right? But you're not going to get her on the show. She ain't going to do it. Now, let's get down to some important business, okay? We got a beautiful new sign here. Summit Signs does all of our work. He hits home runs every time. He's the Mickey Mantle of signage, okay? Our logo, everything. How about it, guys? Everything we do. That's signs, man. Okay? Let's talk a little bit about a couple of these sponsors. I tell you, I want to go to Piper's. That was Lisa Pfeiffer. She's owner, right? She owns Piper's Pallets and Bins. And this place is remarkable. It's in the old Goodwill building behind AT&T out here in McCann Trail East, Rouserville, west side. Okay, not to be confused with the
East side.
good. Okay, and this place is humongous. Yeah, we messed up. Let me do it again. Not to be confused from the east side. Okay, I like it. I'm feeling it. I like these guys. I knew there was something special about it, you know? Her place and her husband's place has overstocks, right? Okay? Undeliverable packages, okay? And they've been in business, and I haven't got the full extent. I'm going to say a year, roughly, going on
That
that.
would be about right, because they were in a
I would
smaller
say,
space before that.
Yes, they were. This place is huge. And do they move the product? It is insane how much of that stuff they do. The place is packed, you know? But you got to come see it right there. You know what I mean? Piper's Pallets and Bins. Now, one of the things that they do, I've been looking forward to doing this for weeks. This is a mystery box, okay? And mystery boxes can be used for, like, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, because it takes the whole, oh, I got to find something specific, you know? And then people laugh and have fun. Okay? So, this box here, for instance, and there's a small one. There's a small one too. Like it's a $30 one, it's a $50 one. But let's just see what's in the mystery box. Okay? I couldn't wait to do this. Watch me start my radio order in the process. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, we're gonna cut the bow and we're gonna take a look here. Now, I'm not sure, but the first gift I pull out, I'm gonna give it to the youngest person in this room. Can I get a whoop whoop? Yeah, okay. Here we go. I'm telling you, this is great. Okay. Well, see, I don't know how to do this. This is called the finger gyro. I'm not real sure. I think it's for like that. This toy here is for dogs. They love these. You ever heard of them? They love them. So what we're going to give you is a, I'm not sure, here, how about this? Glock. The safe action pistol. It's a metal sign. Glock. Can I get a whoop whoop? Okay, good. He's getting the box. Okay. This thing here is, check this out, would you? This is fun, isn't it? The hell with the show, always do this. Bamboozilla reusable paper towels. Bamboozilla. Yes, one roll equals 30 regular rolls because you can reuse it. Bamboozilla, okay? I'm keeping that. Now, I'll make sure I lay this out here too. But this is the fun. You buy these boxes and you can have all sorts of stuff in here. For instance, I have the Cheetah King. Look at that. That's what they call it. RC cars? That's yours. You want that? You want the Cheetah King? You want the Cheetah King? Okay, okay. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to pull one more again. I'm going to pull one more. I'm going to pull one more. I'm going to make it a special one. This here, here's my finger job. Look at this, a remote control sweeper. Look at that. Battery powered, I guess. What do you think of that, huh? Now that's quite a pretty expensive gift. We've done got our $50 back, people. Okay? Now, Rick, there's no power ends in it. Like nose pieces, foot scoops and shit. Jimmy Bernard's want to do something like this.
That's a $200 box.
He should. Imagine that. But I know what it'd be. You get like 6 pop ribbons. You know what I mean? We'll do one more. Do you want to do one more? Do you want to do one more? Okay. You don't sound excited. No, everybody's down. Why's everybody down? Okay. There, good, good. Now, I am loving this. Oh, check this. Avoid danger of suffocation. Okay. This here, Aqua Eve. Now, we're going to put this big box over here. Now, let's see what this is. Oh. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody needs, I'm going to say that's about a 38 inch, okay? And the young man in the back of the room, this don't weird, okay? But that'd be a nice gift. I think I know how I'm ever gift this to. Okay? This is very nice. Okay. Well, that's great. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, see how much fun that was? Then one of the wives give you that shit. You know what I'm saying? You have all these choices. It's about choices, people. Pipers, bins, pallets and bins, and Wayne's Bar. You get your head there. Okay, so we're going to put that. That's fine. I wanted to know what that was. I thought it was crochet. And I'm like, oh, okay, like a little knife here. Oh, no. A little, like, towel or something, you know what I mean? But that's pretty designer stuff. Who makes it? Aqua Eve. Okay, Aqua Eve. We'll have to pull that up. So, we'll put these back here. I think you know your gift, right? It's the Cheetah King. Not to be confused with the Lion King, right? It's similar, okay? Now, this here goes right around. I love it. So, let's move on. Whew, that was fun. Pipers, pallets, and bins in Wayne's Bar. How about a little bit of TA Ward construction, right? TA Ward, he's doing great things at Path Valley. He sponsors a micro class. He's building more bleachers.
Right. More bleachers last weekend.
He does. I guess I can put this knife away now. I'm saying, you're put this knife away. Let's put that out there. Okay.
Not enough food.
Yeah, exactly. How about Farners Racing Collectibles, people? We love Farners, right? Farners, if Farners don't have it, you don't need it. Okay? It's like that. One thing that Farners doing, and I'm going to take my command seat now. I think we're clear. We're clear?
The ribbon's still on camera if you want.
It's all part of the Aqua Reef, or whatever the hell it was. I tell you, sure. You know, I know where I can send that. I really do. And I think the little wheel will turn back there. Yes, I could. Farners. Let's get the Farners, people, on the Black Gap Road. Check this guy out. Now, Larson entered the 2024 Chili Bowls, we know at the last minute. A lot of contention around that, right? The fans love it. That was Tuesday afternoon. He's driving for Keith Coote, right? Keith Coote. So we consider him a localist, regionalist, right? Okay? An owner. This is his first return to the Chili Bowl since 2022. He was miffed a little bit, I think, in 2022 because it took too long and they're living on Tulsa time. Right, who sang that song? Don McLean?
Don Williams.
Don Williams. Living on Tulsa time. I'm good at it. Do you like that, Jesper? You're no fun, Jesper. Now, he will also be running the 2024 Wild West Shootout in Vega, New Mexico. Many of you are watching that in Flow, and they're not running tonight, by the way. He said, the late model's his focus, though. That's what he said. 110%. Rolling's car, that's his focus. So he made it clear he wouldn't miss any races from the shootout with his late model team. So this 2022 Flow Race of the Chili Bowl, 1/18th midget in stock, many in stock, right here, at Farner. Farner gets stuff before they even make it. Does that make sense? He's that quick. He's in it, okay? But anyways, they carry a full line of racing die-cast up at Farner's, dirt, NASCAR, Hot Wheels. He said that stuff is through the roof now. People come in and clean that, you can't keep it in fast enough. Like Hot Wheels stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. But anyways, he's open Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Okay, Thursdays, Fridays, I think it's like 3:30 to 7, Saturdays, and afternoon there after lunch, I think. But the bottom line is, Farner's the man when it comes to this, okay? He's a TA Ward of driving nails, right? Okay? I am the picker of the awful breed. Okay? So, go see Eric Farner, Black Cat Road Chambersburg. Make-A-Wish Foundation, Jimmy Jesmer, I know you're in the crowd. Are you out there, Jimmy?
I'm here.
Jimmy's here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a thank you. And Jimmy is here on the east side. And Jimmy, you participated in Make-A-Wish. How many?
Did the fire shoots with Santa, I believe.
Okay, but I thought you were there one year when the cars were up there.
They might have.
Yeah.
You were. I'm almost certain you were, Jimmy. You weren't there last year, but you were there the year before.
I think he was here, I think it was here.
Where you were? Kid came up
Ken
to
came.
get stuff out of your trailer.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. And that Make-A-Wish is a key item for the Farmers Racing. Seriously, that's a blowout
That's a
event.
big event.
It is. God bless everyone. Champion auto sales out of Winchester, Virginia, slinging down the used cars at quality prices and rates, right? And Geared Up Firearms in Westminster. Seeing one there, woman-owned. She's sales training. She cleans guns. She's in Westminster, Maryland. They do a ton of training and a ton of that stuff. A ton of gun sales, the whole 9 yards. Okay? We said to you, Quick Lubes are us. Ralph came back with us. Ralph came back. Their PA inspection, minor vehicle repair, brakes, flushes, car wash, they even have a pet wash. You know what I mean? Okay, a pet wash. And their wings bar behind the Dairy Queen. So Quick Lubes are us. They were actually on a race car for several years. Okay? But he said he got tired of crashing, so he rather do something that didn't crash. Hammer Down Customs, over here in the old Napa building on Route 16. He's doing accessories, lift kits, anything to beat your ride up. Okay, truck.
He's doing tires.
He's doing tires. He is. He's doing inspections. He's a notary. He sells trailers. Hammer Down. Hammer Down. Okay. Now, East Coast Legend. Let's talk about that, people. The previous was Central Pennsylvania Legends. Bob Freeze and Devin Freeze said, "Hi, we're going to buy this thing." Okay. They did. They're expanding it, making it big. Their schedule, East Coast Legends, will be released here very soon. They have a Facebook page. They have a lot of big shows already plugged in, and they're the premier Enix parts dealer in Pennsylvania right now. Okay, they own the series. They're the Enix people. They're going to ship parts, do all the whole 9 yards. Okay, good day. DHM, Martin Excavating, right? Big company. They jumped on board as a series sponsor. So that's a heavy artillery coming at you. You know what I'm saying? For a sponsor. That's huge. Welcome them into the motorsports area. Who knows what may become. So, ladies and gentlemen, your sign, my Summit sign, is such a beautiful sign, isn't it, Gail?
Yeah.
So, Gail, what do you think, Wayne?
Yeah, it's a nice sign.
Thank you, Gail. Fred, what do we have on the airwaves?
Well, we have Ed Nygaard,
Ed Nygaard.
Dave Rutherford.
Nick.
Rick has his teeth today.
Oh, boy.
Bobby. We have
That's a
Bobby.
hell of a question, isn't it? You got your teeth. That's like me asking you if you got your gyro finger. You know what I'm saying? Because your animal is looking forward to it. Okay? Dog's love it.
And we have Bobby Andrews.
Bobby
John
Andrews.
Bennett, and Scooter Jones.
Donna Lynn. Donna Lynn is the owner, okay, of the
The gun shop.
gun shop. Tell us the name.
Geared up.
Geared Up. I'm sorry, I don't mean, I know what the name is, I got a lot more than Geared Up, right? Firearm, Westminster, Donna Lynn.
Hey, one thing I would like to bring up, just so everybody knows, my Facebook page got hacked it's shut down.
Okay, first,
So if you don't see any activity from me, that's why I closed it down, but when I start, I'm gonna start over again.
start it over, Fred. You know, you just don't know what these people are trying to do nowadays. You know what I mean? It could be
Luckily, it caught it before.
explicit material with little Richard.
Any further out of hand.
I agree. Good call, Fred. Good call. Favorite people.
Well, I tried shutting it, I tried getting rid of some. You can't get rid of anything.
You can't. Nothing. Everything's for real, Fred.
You can't,
Everything's
you
real.
can't stop
They make bamboozle paper towels.
it. I just shut it down.
Good call, Fred. Now, how about this? You may have seen on my page that I have a posting by Jimmy Cucker, okay? It's for his wife, Kim Cucker. She has breast cancer. There's a GoFundMe on there. Now, let me give you a little tidbit there. The 411, that's what the kids say, right? Yeah? You know. You know, East Side. Right? Okay. They were very, very highly participating with Farley Racing, Linda Lake Mama, right? And they also did a huge toy drive. They gave out oodles of toys at the races, like at the end of the year, Half Valley last year. Oh my Lord, it was unreal. They couldn't get all of it away. I mean, there was so much of it.
They brought a trailer.
They did bring a trailer load, Fred. They did. So, anyways, God bless them. His wife with breast cancer. Check the GoFundMe out. You know, they need some help. We all need some help. Show them some love, right? Okay. Now, moving on. We have the Arch Banquet coming up January 20, 2024 at the Elks Lodge, 378, right? Hagerstown, Maryland. Doors open at 5, dinner at 6. Live DJ follows, getting jiggy with it, you know. And 35 a ticket. You still can get tickets. Hall of Fame inductees will be Don Zeckman, Ernie Davis, and the deceased Hall of Fame member is Junior Boone. Facebook message Becky Weller or Jeff Weller, give them a call. They'll get you fixed up to go there. That's January 20, 2024. Man, I told you I had some skill, didn't I? I did. I got some. Yeah, so, now, moving on. We're getting there. We are getting there. We talked about, let's do a little York Racing Instructor. How did I forget that, right? That comes on February 2nd or 3rd. That's a good deal, okay? In York. Yeah, couple weeks. Head down there. It's a good deal. They just had the York racing. The racing club banquet, correct. We were supposed to go, right? And we didn't because it's spent. And Hall of Fame inductee Alan Saggy, your very own Catfish, right? He got placed in the Hall of Fame. Candy Eckert, Candy Togus, Rick Eckert's obviously sister. She got in the Hall of Fame. Donnie Kreitz, he got an award. Let me read. It said, I must have sniffed blue regarding fire and Lance Louise award. So I was held award to get one. You know what I'm saying? How can we miss it? You know, all a little bit of stuff. Now, we've got some activity going on here. We have Winter Nationals coming up, okay? We have Kyle Lear, Ray Ciccarelli, okay? They're going to be going down south. Correct me if I'm wrong, they're going to be crate racing, okay? Big deal down there, crate racing, you know what I mean? Big deal. We got to wish him the best of luck. That's really cool. We also have Darren Kaufman. Let's talk about Darren Kaufman, okay? Darren Kaufman is the Chili Bowl, okay? Darren Kaufman, he runs locally, obviously, and he apparently, if I understand correct, I'm not a Chili Bowl Tulsa timer, but did he qualify? He did. Okay, well, he had a good, maybe some good efforts there. Because how many cars go to the Chili Bowl? Like,
I would imagine.
400. I'm hearing upwards of 400. Wow, that's crazy. So if he's running decent amongst 400 people, that's really good, okay? Because the talent's really deep there, okay? So good for him. Kale, are we east side or what?
What?
Are you east side?
Yeah, east side.
Okay, good. Like collectible, don't you? I don't know what it costs. I don't want to guess. I'm going to say at least 100, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But Eric's really good with his pricing now. Very good. And he gets stuff in, like local stuff. Everybody takes stuff there, you know? So, is there any alerts going on? Do we have any alerts in the area? Okay. I don't know. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the old alert. Spring, right? Okay. Merch alert! If you don't got merch, what's going on? We got merch. And we sold a good bit of merch. We gave it away some merch. We got hats for $25. They're beauts. They're nice. We have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts. We have decals. We even have a new line coming up, Mr. Hulson, Encore Reef. Right? You like that? I think we need to go that route. I really do. I think we need to get the elbows up Encore Reef stuff. That would be the biggest thing since so it could be. It could be slice bread. Now, this is the disappointing part we got to do. Rest in peace. Okay, we have the one and only Kelly Arbrough. We lost Kelly Arbrough. Okay, at the age of 84. Multi-winner NASCAR champion. Okay, tough old hombre. Okay, good race car driver. Rick Ferkel. I see where Rick Ferkel passed away. Okay, a pioneer of his own. Some say that Ted Johnson, Rick Ferkel, Steve Kendrick, Bobby Allen was instrumental in World of Outlaw racing. Okay, of making it official. So he passed. We have Ronald Staley in the famous number 67. Okay, he owned the car, Staley's Auto Parts. We know people like Nathan Durrow drove for him, Ronnie B drove for him. There's probably a list this long, really. I just can't come up with one. Mark? Mike Kendall? Keep going, Mark. You're fired, Mark. Yeah. Mark, you will be replaced. See, human resources.
Well, you didn't get.
I'm just teasing you, Mark. You know I love you. Hell, you cut my hair. How the hell am I going to replace you? You know what I'm saying? People like me just don't get new barbers. You know what I'm saying? We have to get, close with our armor. You know. Good. Mark was a crew member too on our race car.
Don't even bring that up.
Okay, we won't. Now, I tell you, let's talk a little bit about Path Valley Speedway. Now we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. Path Valley, pit enlargement's going on, right? Fast Freddy, Steve up there, Big Michelle. They got a ton of new track sponsors up there. They've been putting them up on social media.
Yeah, Amy's been beating the bush. He's bragging in some good ones.
I tell you what, that's hell when you got to do that. Now, we got our schedules coming out here in probably like 2 weeks, I'd say. I can tell you that opening day is March 23rd at Path Valley. That's opening day. I can tell you that the World of Outlaws is coming to spring run on May 19th, 2024. That's going to be the immaculate, the greatest thing, I think. It's going to be wow. Bottom line. Now, we have lights going up. We have new lights on the backstretch going up. We're going to brighten her up a little bit. A lot of race car drivers complained at one point in time. They used to hit the big white tires. Okay? The big white tires, we removed. Okay? And yeah. Now, they're there. They're secretively there. Trust me. You'll see them. The bleachers, work on the bleachers, right? Okay?
His crew started last week before last.
And here's a good one for you. Race car drivers, pay attention to this. The shelf, from top to bottom, is slowly pretty much out going. It's out. Done. Sheet up straight up. Shelf's going. I don't think you're going to see a shelf. Sheet going up like that. That's what the people wanted. That's what Big John gives them. Okay? So, pre-race zone will be in full effect with elbows up production, right, guys? We're going to be on a damn stage. They're making us a stage. Can you believe this? And we're going to be having a blast. We're also going to run a pre-race zone called the pre-race zone, okay? That's going to be coming up here in February. And we're going to enlighten everybody on what's going on at Path Valley, okay? So, there's Path Valley. I'm feeling it. Now, let's get to our guests, okay? So, this guy right here, he hails from the megapolis, okay, of Pasadena, Maryland, right? He goes by the 747, not sure of a nickname, but let's give Jimmy Jesmer Jr., let's get him up here, people. And I tell you what, from Glen Burnie, Maryland, we also invited the man, the myth, the legend, the number 18 modified driver, Rick Hulson. And let's get to this young man from the east side of Rouserville. He hails from there. He's born and raised. He drives the 87S, and he knows how to put that hammer down. Hunter's back. Okay, let's bring him up. Look at that, bitch. We got a full-fledged alert. Have a seat here in Hollywood. However you like to live. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hear that federal roll. We like that. Okay, I tell you what, you gotta watch my chair here. Did you loosen the screws on that when I went out to pee?
No.
Okay. Now, I want you to understand something, everybody. You are in the special hot seat. We got a good filming chair, Cal. Are we good? We lined up? Everybody's good?
Yeah, everyone's in frame.
Yeah,
We're good.
yeah, good.
East side. Now, you're an east sider. I'm an east sider. We're two east siders together, correct? Okay. And you are sporting some banging threads. Because I'm taking a look at this jacket. You know, I tried to touch the jacket and your mother broke my finger. Okay, she said, don't touch it. But look at this, guys. Champion. What are you the champion of?
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna, right? The former SQMA, correct?
A Friday night.
Of Friday night racing. Okay. You took the champion. And what class was that?
Like 160.
Okay, light 160. I don't understand the numerical values to the heavies, and because I know I'd be in like the heavy if I was in her, you know what I mean? But man, you're doing good things, buddy. And you've also got some bling bling at the HQMA banquet, didn't you? What'd you get there?
I got 4 trophies.
4 trophies. Man, where are you putting all these? Are they building an additional one?
No, my dad built a shelf in my room, and I don't know where I put it now because it's already full.
Well, I guess Dad's not doing that one, you know what I mean? That's a good problem to have. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so again, what I'm thinking about, are you a member of the Mid-Atlantic Junior Racing Club, aren't you? You are. Yes, you are. You're a proud member. You have a card, don't you, that says you're a member? That wasn't the right answer. Okay, so you do have a card. Your mother has it. Right. Now, looky here. Check out the new decals. You're going to be the first person. I can't get these. My fingers are injured. You know what I mean? The cold weather gets to them. I got them now. Watch this. Oh, do you see that little move? You want me to do it again? Watch. Now, Mid-Atlantic Junior Racing Club. So you're the first person to see the decals and get them. So you get them on your car, right? Okay, that's good. That's good. So we're going to get back to you here in a second. We're going to make our way down here. Do you know this guy beside you?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jimmy Jesmer.
Jimmy Jesmer. Okay. Is he a junior, a senior, or a third, a second? But, now he does. So, Jimmy Jesmer. Now, how do you know Jimmy Jesmer Jr.?
He came to our go-kart track.
Okay.
And he came and we had a race, and that's how we got to know him.
Word has it he cheated. He did. He didn't cheat.
They
He-
never checked.
It ain't cheating if they don't check, people. Okay?
Never got caught.
Exactly. You think some of these tracks hired Helen Keller, okay, to do it. So anyways, he never cheated. So for the record, no cheat. Okay. Look, look at that. You know your boys, don't you? Yeah, your boys from Pasadena. Whoa. Okay, so Jimmy Jesmer Jr. is here. He runs what number?
747.
The 747. You know, you have a sticker of that in your car, don't you? On your parents' car. Do you drive on the road yet? You're close, right? Oh, okay. I thought you did. I swore I could have seen you driving on the road. But the 740, you need to get an elbows up sticker. Do you think Mom put one on her wagon?
Yeah.
She has the station wagon.
No.
With wood panels.
No.
Okay. So Jesper, we're not going to pick one anymore.
Tyler Horse says Jimmy definitely cheats.
Well, there he comes from the Tyler Horse math, okay? He says, for the record, right, he definitely cheats, okay? Do you believe that?
No.
Okay. Now, Jimmy, from Pasadena, sounds like a song the Beach Boys did. Little girl from Pasadena, right? Okay, so Jimmy, you're down there in the 747 world, right? And boy, I seen a picture of you there the other day I put up. You see that one? It was the black and white one. Are you in Victory Lane? Like, when was that, Jimmy?
That was 2012.
Wow. Did you just have a mustache?
Hey, that's all I can grow.
Well, I mean, hey, the guy's honest, you know what I'm saying? I tell you, so you didn't see that picture. I'll show you. Maybe you did. So that was where? Where was it at?
That was at Lincoln Speedway.
Okay, the Thunder Car.
Yep.
Okay, so that was a ripping, snorting class. That's probably one of the most prestigious classes that ever roamed the earth. Okay, there was weekly battles there, correct?
Yeah.
That were just great, okay? Hard racing. So was that like multiple wins there for you, or?
Nah, only one.
Oh, that's awesome, Jimmy. He won. You see that? That's awesome. Okay. So, Jimmy, what have you been up to, buddy? What's happening? I seen you over the holidays. We had some parties we were at. We were there. And one time I was so excited, and we were down in Odenton, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Odenton. That's it, isn't it? Odenton. Odenton. So, Odenton. So, Jimmy, what have you been doing?
Just trying to get ready for the 2024 season. Trying to update my towing program. I got a new location, Hotel Silverado. Got a new truck. Currently working on getting a trailer extended. That's over at Greg Cool's, a very good friend of mine and Rick's. We've known him for a very long time, and he's helping us out.
Coolwell.
Yep, Coolwell.
Coolwell.
Yep.
Okay.
And then just working on the car, just trying to get everything together for next year.
Do you have a nickname?
Everybody calls me Triple J.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Triple J. I like that.
Tyler has
That's a good nickname.
Tyler has another name for me that I'm not going to say over
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure. What about JQ? I think you could cut a rap record and make it big.
there. There was another one that I tried to get off the ground and it didn't really stick. It was JX3, but that never really stuck.
That's a lot to say. It's all I can remember, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. What about Jimmy the Jet Jesper?
Well, I don't want that seems to be overused.
It is. Latham has it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're old bulls now.
But
Well, yeah, that happens, right? That happens. I see you have been working on your trailer. You bought the truck.
Yeah.
We spoke to this at one of these parties we were at, okay? And that sounds like we were at one of these major parties, you know? It was an adult party. But you said, I'm looking at a truck, I think I'm interested in buying another truck, and then you said your trailer, you were just waiting to just cut into this thing.
Yeah.
And you did. You're a one-man stable most of the time, going to the races, aren't you?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people behind the scenes that
Yeah.
have helped me. Since I've been hanging around in this area, I've picked up a lot of people that really care for my program.
Sure.
And I've just been very fortunate to be involved with them. And if it wasn't for them, I probably still wouldn't be going right now, honestly.
Right?
Just,
Well, that's great. I mean, that's the way it should be, right? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's the way it should be.
just very fortunate.
Now, have you helped Jimmy Jesmer? You worked on his car?
Not really, but I gave him like boost ups.
I like that. Boost ups. I like that. I like that.
He gives me signal.
Okay, signals, boost. Good, good. Okay, good. Well, I tell you, you also have a bond down here. You guys have played and raced on the little go-kart track down here. You know what I mean? That's what Jimmy cheated. You said he cheated. You didn't cheat. Or did you say he cheated?
No.
Okay, I thought I just heard you say he cheated. I got it wrong. He didn't cheat. But I tell you what, he really run hard there, didn't he? Okay. Now, Jimmy, you've had some success in a lot of different cars. Hell, you even got in a limited last year, didn't you?
I got a crate.
A crate. Okay, so you have like gun some fenders. Okay, fenders. But you ran them before.
Yeah, we started in 2013. My mom and my dad ended up buying me a late model, and we raced there for a little bit. And actually, we had a really bad accident on the way to Winchester Speedway. We got T-boned, and my whole family was in the truck, and they totaled the truck. And actually, that same trailer I have right now, it needed a lot of repairs, and that was my rookie season in late models. And I raced a lot after that. Rick actually helped me out a lot after that season. Then Chuck Cox, senior, he helped me out with the car. We drove that car for him at the Trailway Speedway and Potomac and Baps and a bunch of different places. But I've drove a lot of cars. I drove limiteds, crates, supers, modified, street stocks. I've kind of
You have, and I tell you, that is to your credit, versatility, right? And you understand how a lot of different cars handle, because they all handle a little different. You all work on them a little bit different, correct? And, you know, you seem to gravitate towards the modified.
I really think the modified fits my style because it's something that I can do on a limited man crew. Like I said, I do have a lot of behind the scenes help, but you know, during the week it's a little bit easier to keep up on that I feel. I mean,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm pretty good on a smaller tire. It's a little bit of an equalizer, but I just think it's a fun class.
No, I agree, and you've been to victory lane in that class as well.
Yeah.
And you've also seen some tough times, you know. And I can remember going back to was it last year? Or the year before, when you dumped the rear out of the race car. That's correct?
I got into the wall and it needed a clip.
It needed a clip. I thought the rear was damaged too.
Well, that was the week before. I broke a ring and pinion.
There you go. Okay. And I can remember the 747 was he wasn't the 7th, he was really down.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of doubt. And a lot of just, you know what I'm saying? And you picked yourself up by the bootlaces with help from a supporting family and friends, and you roll right back to it. You know?
I actually sat out for a couple weeks, and we went to Potomac, and as soon as I rolled in, Rick and Don pulled me aside, and you know they said, well, if your car's wrecked and you're done, just take your motor and put it in our car, and you can run that until you get your car back. And I just been very fortunate to have friends and family that support me, and if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have raced as much as I did last year. So
yeah, you raced a good bit, you did. Now, do you help this guy at the races?
all I do is scrape mud on his quarter midgets.
Okay, you hear that? Does he straight mud with your quarter midget?
Well, he does a lot more things.
He does. What's he do?
Like tire pressure and stuff.
Tire pressure. Okay. You got a pretty good pit crew, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do. And like you're always classy. You're classy at the races. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just all not dirty, and so you're rolling around classy. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Right. I like that. You're into it. I can tell you're into it. But you're going to be jumping up and running some micro midget races.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What do you think of that?
It's gonna be pretty fun, probably.
It is. Yeah, because I think you're ready for it. What do you think?
I think I need some practice.
You do. You need a little practice, right? Okay, practice makes perfect, especially in racing. But you're still going to run your quarter midget, though.
Yeah.
You're still going to run them. Okay. Now, what do you think of this? You realize there's over like 377,000 people watching this right now. We're that big. It's bigger than Sunday morning cartoons. What's your favorite cartoon?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Okay. None else. That's it. No. You just like old SpongeBob. Have you seen all the episodes?
Probably not, but I watch my film.
You do? They're very educating, aren't they? They do. They teach you a lot of life happenings, especially Squidward. Look at you. Yeah, you know. Now, let's go down here in the line here a little bit, okay? This guy down here, he's from Glen Burnie, okay? The great state of Maryland, right, Fred? Mm-hmm. And Rick Hulson, you may notice him in that famed 18 he runs. And you got the cool weld on the car. And correct me if I'm wrong, you have a Mighty Mouse. A Mighty Mouse. Okay, a Mighty Mouse on the car. You got anything in your car?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Let's come up with some. Let's we'll talk about it after the show. Now, Rick, I've overheard you in the pre-show staging area, as we like to call it, here at our production headquarters in where, Hill?
The east side.
The very good deal. The east side. Hey. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's it. You got it. You're feeling it. Your mom and dad's out here too, weren't they? Yeah. You like them, don't you? They're good. You're the best mom and dad there is, isn't it? That's good. You got a lot of fans out here watching you tonight. You're doing it like a champ. Now, Rick, what do you think? Do you know Rick Hulson? You know Rick, don't you? Heck yeah. Now, you worked on this guy's car?
No.
Oh, Rick said, oh, I ain't
Our
working.
team helped them out. That's an increase in lessons.
Okay, so there's a connection, right? They helped this little guy out. Good, good, good. See, that's what it's about, isn't it? You know what I mean? Everybody spreads a little here, a little there. You know what I mean? A lot of hands, a little bit for each. Now, Rick, how long have you been? Enlighten me, Rick. I don't know. I looked at your background. I pulled it up on the pre-release prison records and found you. But that's a joke, people. He's probably not going to come to the show again. But no, Rick, take me back. Like, when did you start?
I started in 1979, Dorsey Speedway.
Okay, here we go. The famed Dorsey Speedway. It's no longer in existence, correct?
No.
There was a lot of people acclaimed that come from there.
Right.
A lot of high-end people, right? Racers.
There was only two people actively racing that came out of Dorsey Speedway.
It was Roy D. Swan.
Were used in there.
And you. Wow, well, there's a piece of history for you. Mark, did you get that?
I got it.
Okay, so, good. So that's really cool. And Dorsey's so historical, you constantly hear it referenced. Because we got to remember, people, how many racetracks are in Maryland? Two. That's it. And Cumberland, maybe three. Okay? Cumberland's like a bad case of syphilis. Okay? It goes away and then it slowly creeps back. Okay? But we want it to stay. Cumberland, listen, guys, the tracks are freaking falling apart, aren't they? That they are. It's every day. But Pennsylvania, boy, it still has a lot of them. Okay? But Dorsey Speedway, now there's two speedways, Hagerstown and Potomac. Okay. And you started in 79.
Right.
Okay. And that meant I was 3. Right? I was 3. Can you believe that? Do you know how old I am now? Yes.
30?
Yep. I like it. I know. He's good. He's good. I like him. Okay. So, Rick, was this weekend racing? Okay. It wasn't your payroll, right? Has it ever been on your payroll?
No.
No. Has it ever cost your payroll?
Yes.
Yes. Exactly. So that's the truth of it, people. The weekend warrior, the blue-collar racer, it will cost you, okay? Don't think it won't. Now, Rick, you've probably had some ups and downs, okay, through your racing career. And does any of them stand out more than another?
Not really. I had a bad accident down in Jimmy Jesmer Jr.
Okay.
That was gonna put me out, but I'm actually back in the car 3 weeks later.
So you got back in?
Got back in.
Wow.
With a collarbone and a broken sternum.
You had a broken sternum.
And a collarbone.
Oh, my. Okay.
Back in the car 3 weeks later.
Holy moly. That made your back crack. Did you hear that? He went like this and his whole spine just cracked. So, wow, man, a day, Rick. That's, what kind of car was that in? Class?
Super late.
That was a super late model. Okay. You always carried the 18?
Started out 33. That was my dad's number back in the day.
Okay.
And I don't know how I come up with 18, but I started 18 when I came back running Potomac. And I tried quitting 5 or 6 times in my life. But my partner, Don Shipley,
You okay?
he came up and said, let's get together and race together. So I said, fine. He bought a All-American Outlaw car.
Okay.
He asked if I wanted to drive it. I said, I'll try it. So we ended up winning pretty much every race I think we had.
Oh, wow.
Our team. And he said, what number you want to run? I said, well, he came from, I don't know if you remember Ricky Taylor, Dorsey days.
Yep.
And that's where Mighty Mouse came from.
Okay, so there's the Mighty Mouse fit.
So we ran the 40 Mighty Mouse in reference because he helped them when he got out of the service.
Okay.
And we kept the Mighty Mouse and went back to 18 Mighty Mouse.
Okay.
That's where we
Did you know he had Mighty Mouse on his car? You did? Do you know another cartoon we watched a lot? I forgot. I was just thinking about when it was coming. The Adventures of Bun Boy. It is an awesome. Did you ever see it? The Adventures of Bun Boy. Yeah, he buns in his hair. You know what I mean? Saves the day. Look it up when you get an internet. Look it up. Now, Rick, obviously you're not in high school.
No.
Jimmy just graduated, and he's in the 8th grade.
Right.
So, things are moving right along. Now, what do you do for a living, Rick?
Drive truck.
Okay, okay. So you're always around the steering wheel. That's your thing, okay? Do you maintain your own car?
Right.
Okay. And who's helping you?
I got, cool up, very cool.
Okay. Which is that on Jimmy's car too. Okay.
He's on Secretary Car as well.
What is cool?
He welding shop up in Baltimore.
Okay.
The guy's so good, his last name's cool. So.
No shit. Wow, did you hear that, people? Fred, while we got a second here, we're gonna take what we got?
Well, we have Amanda Spielman,
Okay, hey Amanda.
Dave Sox,
Dave Sox.
and Heather Hulson.
My daughter.
That's your daughter.
That'd be nice now.
Okay, so you have children.
Right.
Okay. Do they like racing?
Oh, yeah. Heather likes it more than my son.
Really? Oh wow. Does she ever try?
She wants to, but I wish I get a job first.
How's that working? She's got to get a job first.
Yeah.
Was she in college?
Yeah, she graduated college and she just went back and trying to get a degree for radiology.
Oh, she's into that. Okay, very good. Well, I tell you what, her salary right there. Hey, buddy, don't take it easy.
She can pay for my
That's right, Rick. That's very good. That is how we keep the circle giving round and round, Rick.
I got her mom and I got her daughter, so I'm good.
Well, I can tell you, Rick, I don't know if I ever had the mom or I got a daughter, but yeah, that must be pretty cool, you know? Yeah, I've never experienced that. Hey, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think we get embarrassed? With all this fame, you're a champion, right? You're a champion. And you're doing good stuff. You're a fan favorite. People love you. How do you deal with all the girls? What's the secret? I mean, do you just be like, hey, I'm focused. I'm focused on my racing. Is that what you do? Strictly. Very good. Straight to racing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to understand right here. Straight to racing people. Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah, they're evil. Yeah, they are. So, I tell you, Rick, you like these modifieds.
Right.
You're like, you guys gel a lot like, because you both been in Fender cars.
Right.
And you both had some street stocky
Right.
stuff, and then you're both been in modifieds. Okay? How about crates? You've been in a crate car.
Never drove crazy.
Never drove a crate. Jim, you've drove a crate.
Yep.
Okay, big difference, right? From crates to limited to supers?
Oh yeah, I mean, that class is good in its own right. I personally didn't really like it. I guess just because I went from, limiteds and supers and modifieds.
Right.
Going to a crate, just getting used to the horsepower. I mean, it's a fun class, it just doesn't fit me,
I got you. No, I got you. No. So, Rick, do you think you'll get back in a Fender car at some point?
Nah, we thought about it. Our rig work, our trailer is too narrow. Fender car won't fit in it.
Do you know what? Let's just stop on that. The man said his trailer's too narrow. I bet that's said in about 99 out of 100 race shops with Fender cars with these legs. If they get much more wider, they'll have to manufacture a specialized trailer.
Right.
It's crazy. I'm serious. It's nuts. Right there, he's an open trailer guy, right? And are you a little close or open? Okay. I better than you honking, but like big tote, and boy, you miss them open trailers. Do you see what they're going for? A lot of open trailers now.
Yeah.
What a market! Like I'm talking like 15 grand or more on a nice Mac. Larry Bears is on there. Did you see his? Then he said that's a nice open trailer. That's what I'm talking about. Them kind of open trailers. You know what I mean? But wow. Rick, did you get the victory lane last year like you wanted?
Yep.
And where was it?
Coming to you with,
And that was pretty early in the year, wasn't it?
on one day weekend.
Yeah, okay. So I remember, I have a picture I think I posted today, even Victory Lane. And what was the gap there? Was there one the year before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you scored there, VMS, okay? And was there one there before?
No, gospel for.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is, well, they do have a Dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Jimmy, I mean, you've been in Victory Lane. You're no stranger to Victory Lane.
I'm more of a distant relative right now.
That was a pretty good one, Jimmy. And we didn't even rehearse that, people. Spot on. He's spot on. Well, Jimmy, I tell you, I like that picture, that black and white one. Your hair's all scruffy there, and you got this little like mustache. And now I understand why, because you said you couldn't grow hair.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, now it's everywhere.
Jimmy, I really don't. I tell you, there's probably something in that mystery box that can help you with that. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a weed whacker in there?
There might be. We got Bush. Fred?
Okay, we got Mike Kirshner just tuned in.
Mike Kirshner,
He
baby.
says hello, and we have Colt, the one and only Colt Eversole. He says hi, Tom.
Hey. There's Cole. He was a junior member, still is. And you need to reach out to him, by the way, and tell him about the son.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Cole's on our race team. We carried several juniors with us. And, you know, it's a rewarding thing. It is. And you just can't beat him. I don't think you ever do wrong.
No, he's the son you never had.
Well, you know,
Ain't on it, ain't on it.
I'm going to tell you right now, that boy right there has come to near-death experiences. Okay? Because he just, Tommy. That's what it's like for my 4 hours and 45 minutes. The whole night. Tommy. You know, and I'm just like, yeah. You miss it though. It's good stuff.
Nobody told me the best part of the whole evening was racing both stopping his sheets.
He did like to stop with sheets. He was very, what would you call it? Excited about the crowd of people. You see some interesting things with sheets, don't you? No, not really. And not on the east side. We got a pretty clean sheets. But I tell you, there's some ruffles around. Oh yeah. You'll start driving. You'll see. You'll know where to go. You know what I mean? You'll know where to go. You gonna hang around up here with me? Yeah, with me, won't you? You come over and visit? Yeah. Okay. Good. You hunt deer too, don't you?
Mhm.
Okay. So we got a deer hunter now. Yeah.
Not a deer hunter.
My daughter,
Hell.
Yep.
Wow. How old is she?
23.
Oh. Well, do you know her number?
Yeah.
Look around. Yeah. Don't you love when them numbers come in, when that call comes in, you know it's going to be something, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, my daughter just turned 16. Yeah, the daughters are a handful, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, I mean it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wow. So, let's get back here to Jimmy, okay? 747. Now, in that black and white picture, I believe it was 47, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where did the other 7 come?
Well, that kind of happened in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I decided it was just time for a change. 47, my dad had when he was in go-karts, and it was more, like a tribute to him.
Okay.
Like a continuation. It was, I believe it was 47 Jet.
Okay.
And then, it was more or less something that I did as like a tribute to my dad. And then when I went to do crates, I just wanted to change it up a little bit. And it's a unique number. You don't see it.
No, you don't.
And so I just decided to go ahead and do that. And it's just kind of stuck ever
Yeah.
since.
I mean, that's all I know yet. You know what I mean? Like now, are any guys open wheel? Have you ran any open wheel?
Like sprint cart or
Yeah, some of that micros.
a quarter midget. That's about it.
You did run the handlers race, didn't you?
Yeah, somehow I got my fat ass in there.
I heard Tyler Horse got it.
There's a video of that.
Yeah, I heard it was a hand box on a pencil. You know what I mean? But now, Rick, have you been in any open wheel?
I drove a sportsman a long time ago.
Did-
That's up one.
Did you really? Oh, did you like that?
Just an hot lap, but I didn't know how to drive it.
Oh,
Any miles experience too?
I did a Kenny Walls experience. That was,
did you really?
I yelled at on the radio every lap.
Did you really? They were breaking it down to you?
What kind of old water we were on the track? They told me, no.
Now,
You know me.
yeah, you don't know who me wrong. Now, Rick, you come here with model. This guy here, he's got a model.
We're fast.
We're fat, and you mentioned that in the pre-show.
Right.
Yeah, stand up. Can you show me your model? Turn around. Let me see your model. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's a model. That is a first-class, capital M model. Okay, that's a good sport. That's a good sport. We're going to give you a whoop whoop. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Good deal. Good deal. Now, so, anyways, you doing okay? Okay, good. Your dad's here too, isn't he? Okay. I thought I seen him. Do you know what that is? What is it?
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm talking about. Mark the Shark is our very own statistician, historian, and barber, okay, and crew member. And Mark is actually on set tonight, aren't you, Mark?
I'm here.
He is here, okay? Mark goes back in the day, right? Back in the day. He interviewed the greats like Lee Penny, okay? And he ain't that far, is it? Here, you want to rest it down here like this? There you go. See? I'll help you. There you go. Now, the only downfall of this, you could cut a hole out here like you're at Disneyland. You know, you get to put your head like something. You know the thing? They take the picture? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, anyways, I think you ought to sell that. Don't be a marketing thing. Something new where, like, you could be you. You know what I mean? It's you. You put your face in it. It's your mullet and little hair. Big bucks. Now, Mark the Shark had one of the first vintage websites, and he, this was back when we didn't know who won races, potentially to the next weekend. Like, because we called the racetrack, you saw him sign on there. You know what I mean? And then Lisa would get on there and she'd be like, "Who this and one?" You know, she'd be all like, you know, telling you all her own shit. But now, she would be on there and she would tell you, you know, who won. But we didn't have the auto racing, right? You had to wait the Thursdays. I mean, that's no lie, man. Now, Drake Troutman wins in St. Louis, and within 30,000th of a second, it's on Facebook. It's easy, okay? Mark here provided the details every week at all tracks. So Mark, he likes stats. So I'm going to read you a couple. You ready? Okay. You like these glasses, gentlemen? I finally figured it out, Jamie. I was married to Jamie. I like you, though. All right. But now, my glasses, if I had these when I was racing, we could have had phenomenal results, I think. But maybe that was the missing element for me. Okay? You couldn't agree. Here, we can put this down. Is your arms getting sore? You're strong too, aren't you? Man. Now, your dad's strong. Your dad was a bodybuilder, wasn't he? No, I thought I read your dad was like a welder, but not a bodybuilder, but hey. No?
He's a welder, though.
Oh, that's awesome. He is a welder, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot deny it. Now, well, I'm telling you, this stuff's getting too much for me, Jesper. Now, year in review, right? Let's look at this. 1,878 races were documented among 4 states. PA had 28 racetracks. Now, this is all. Sprint car track, dual, mix, whatever. Micro. Yeah, let's just count them all. 28. Maryland, still 2, possibly 3. Okay, I do have Cumberland coming back. Seriously, I was just thinking about syphilis. You know what I'm saying? It was a joke, people. For God's sakes. Right to the assistant producer. Complain. Now, Virginia, how many tracks do Virginia has?
5, 6.
4. Yep, 4. Yep, 4. So, we can try to name them real quick. So we got Winchester, we have VMS, right? Natural Bridge. And what would be that 4th one?
With
What was it?
With.
Okay, with. Okay, that's what someone we struck out in baseball. That's what they used to say, with. But seriously, that's what they did. They never said that to me. I was always hit the long ball.
You said south side, you
South side, east side.
east side closed.
Rick, I'm sorry, but
Not this east.
there's only one east side. That was very solid, Rick. I'm just teasing. Okay, Delaware, how many they have? 2. We have what? US 13, right? That's it. Was there ever a 3rd?
There was one, but I can't remember.
There is one in there, it's Middleford.
Okay.
They're more like,
Yeah, I don't know what runs micros in Delaware. Delaware is just the super league.
you got
Airport Speedway?
Yeah, airport. I don't know. Are they still running?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
You ran at Georgetown. You ran the 18 of Steve Axtell. 81 of Steve Axtell, right?
Yeah.
Last year.
Yep.
Okay, and then you ran in Delaware?
Not, yeah.
What you have? Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool up there. I like it. I like going to US 13 at Georgetown. I really do. Have you ever been there? No? Well, you seriously got to go sometime. It's a lot of fun. You like sprint cars, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never been driving late model, are you?
If someone, is asking me.
That's the right answer. Okay, very good, very good. But if you had your choice, what are you going to pick? A late model or a 410 sprint car?
410 sprint.
Let me ask you that again. And if you have your choice, what are you going to pick? A late model or a 410 sprint car?
4-ton sprint car.
Did you understand the question? Okay, good. If he wants a 4-ton sprint car, people, just let it go. We're going to do it. Okay? I will support you if you drove whatever. Whoop, whoop. Good. Now, okay, 5,039 drivers competed in these 4 states. That's any class, correct, Mark?
Yeah, that's
So there was 5,039 people that said, I'm going to race. Okay? It seems large, but obviously it's not based on the population of these places. Okay? 290 late model drivers, correct, Mark?
Yeah.
296 crate late models. That was all from Coastville, wasn't it? Okay? Limiteds, ready? 383. It takes the heat by almost 100. Okay? Which, that is the trend now, isn't it? It's so the trend. It doesn't make, the only thing that trend is happening, I'm going to tell you why that trend's happening. It has nothing to do with spending crazy money on that damn limited motor if you want to go. You're spending it on a super. But the bottom line is, you got opportunities to run in that limited. I think that's what drives it, am I correct? Is you have places to go race. Around here, nobody will do this. Grow a set of nuts, for the most part, you can remove it, and bona fide run super late models. They won't. It's. I agree, 100%. You're exactly right. The payout and the purse structure. Now, sprint cars, this is you. You ready? Good. 288 different drivers in the 4 tanks appeared, showed their face within those 4 states. Okay?
That's outlaws.
That's,
they come
so, wow, you're okay.
ones that raced here. So
Okay.
the outlaws or all-stars, Lucas Oil.
110 358 or 360s, 223 or 5. There's a mess of the 305s. They got the pretty big sanctioned classes, don't they? The Pass Series. Yeah, okay. Virginia Sprint Series. That's a pretty good series, though. Actually, I'm going to tell you, them 305s, when they do come from Half Valley, they get it done up there. They really do get up on the wheel. Oh, okay. Okay, Jersey. Now, let's go down to E-mods. 313 E-mod drivers. So there's more E-mod drivers that competed in 4 states than there were super late model drivers, by approximately 50 more. We see E-mods on a, let me ask you this. Is sprint car, see what the hell you got me doing talking about board and, Lord, I'm sorry. But now, do you see a trend in regarding limiteds comparing to these E-mods? For the longest time, everybody was like, get me in an E-mod. Get me in an E-mod. Now, we see a lot of, get me in a limited. Is it equal, or do you still think that E-mods are still forging the way to be a good class that's not a super late model?
I don't think dollar for dollar, I think they're the same as what I mean.
Okay?
You know what I mean? But they're starting to get some better paying purse structures around.
Really? Mm-hmm. I agree. Do you think that do you think that Drake Trout has helped that?
Other than Annabelle.
Alta Belly. Alta Belly is amazing, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. And there's several others. You see a lot of guys coming over just for a race or so.
Right.
We watched Cade Dillard at Vago
Right.
win both. Yeah.
3.
Oh, he did.
He's 3 for 3.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. What a week he's having, right? He's going to get the most wins of that week. But you can bet your rear end, the guy had $300,000 for if you swept all the supers. He slept well the night that the other guy won because nobody repeated. There was no way it was going to be a repeat. You know, it was like, man, I saved $300,000, you know? What would you do with $300,000? Would you give it to Tom Cordell? Well, I'm going to tell you what, you wouldn't.
Take your RC car.
Yeah, you want your RC car? Yeah, we'll give you the damn bamboo paper towels. See if you like playing with them. Fred, what we got signed up?
Okay, we have Jason Jarvis, he says hello.
Hello, hello.
We have Ken Nevins, he says hello from Maryland.
Kenny?
And Brooke Burkheimer says hi, Hunter.
Now, who's Brooke Burkheimer? They sell real estate.
No.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
She's your aunt.
Well, hey, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to look again. right? She's your aunt. Okay, she's signed in watching you. Okay, she's watching you. Now, what were we talking about before we got us all messed up? Help me out here, Mark. Okay, let's just continue. We're almost done here. Back to modifieds. Okay, so modifieds, what scares me with them is, you guys, what's your edge limit?
See the block, what's on?
You can run it up as far as you can, right? Okay, so, man, you're really shooting off some coin, don't you?
Good.
Yeah. You think that more than the limited?
I mean, the motor not staying on that.
Yeah.
I mean, our motor's about 26 to 32,000.
Okay. Well, okay. What do you think about these spec heads?
For limited, yeah, I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's hard to get steel heads anymore.
It is. But Hagerstown went to not a spec head, correct? They went to this a aluminum head.
Yeah, I didn't read your rules, see what they were.
I'm pretty sure.
Most of them are 26-degree heads.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure they're going to run a 2-bar now.
Oh, really?
I'm almost certain. I could be wrong. But I don't know. I could be wrong. See, I think.
You can be that way before.
It did.
410, you got a 2-barrel.
Okay. So tit for tat, you're dumping about the same amount of money to a certain degree. Do you like the wet sump thing?
It's okay, yeah.
Man, the dry sump can be ugly, can't it? I mean, dry sump systems I think are a pain. I always was like, oh my God, we got a dry sump system in our car. And then I was like, after a while, it's like, man, this thing just freaking makes you deaf. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Jesus God, you know? Oh my Lord, have mercy. You wave your mom? Wave your mom. Good. You gotta do that. I mean, wave your dad. See your dad back there? I'm trying to ignore him, aren't you? No, he don't scare you. He don't scare you.
Tire last year, tire was $40, $50 cheaper per tire. We can burn them off just as much as.
Well, yeah, you guys.
wrong with it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen me race?
I think it did.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening, isn't it?
I watched it a couple times.
Thanks.
I said, I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, he did. He did. Now, I know. You know what happened to me? I hit the walls damn hard like that. You were like, I pulled out, and he was like, I'm like, that's awesome, Hulson. I was like, a moment right there. I was like, you know, baby, I'm gonna bring it. Like, and then my old jalopy boy, she. That's funny. You know, see, I like to laugh about racing too. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. That's important, right? I want you to understand that. And I'm sure you do. It's fun, correct? You can't judge off win or lose sometimes at this, you know? Or you'll be damn depressed. Because you're sure as hell going to have more downs than you'll have ups. Yeah, and he understands that already. Okay, that's good.
Down to make you work harder.
There you go. It drives you. It drives you to work harder, right? It drives you. Exactly. Now, Rick, down there in Glen Burnie, okay, you're working on your car. Where are we at with it right now?
Just about done. Just got the body on it and set up, and then we got to pull the other car in and get that body finished up now.
Okay. And where do you plan on? Where do you see yourself this year running?
We're running all the North Series races for Mafia.
Okay. That's a pretty strong deal. Isn't it?
I think the UEMS is coming out this year.
Yeah. Supers. Yep.
And Hagerstown, I found out today that they are UMP sanctioned, so we can run some
Okay.
races at Hagerstown and Winchester.
You guys got a lot of variables too. Like you can go all over the place. Like there's a ton on just pull flow. I mean, there's a ton of freaking mountain races.
That's the whole deal. You go to UMP sanctioned racetrack, like down in Winchester, you get points for UMP.
Okay, I see.
So it's not just Hagerstown points.
Right, it's UMP. It's kind of like Rush.
National points as well too.
Is that what Rush is? Is the same kind of principle? Okay, because you always see like, well, I don't know if Logan Roberts is Rush. I think he's that American Lias.
I think he's on the line where he can go to like 3 different series, but wherever he goes, he's always competitive. So.
Yeah, he is. I think he's out of that ride now, Shaker Motorsports 89.
Yeah.
I think that came to a halt, didn't it? Yeah. It didn't seem like they're trying to sell the car for the guys. I don't think it was a. See, that's the other thing, guys. I want to press that upon. And correct me if I'm wrong here. Actually, don't. But it's okay to quit driving for people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? But everybody always. What happens more than enough in those situations?
how you wanna race, you know, you want your car.
Yeah, but bottom line is, what I'm saying is they don't always have to end, like, you know what I mean, badly.
Right.
I think it's important nowadays because you just can't afford to have drivers get mad enough that they're like, I'm just done with all the damn thing.
Right.
And there you lost another race car driver. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I think it's good when people team up. I think you guys demonstrate that you work together, correct? You work on his car some, he helps you some. He helps you, right? He scrapes mud. That's what he said he did. But you,
There's not much mud to scrape.
yeah, well, you did a good job, Jesper. I gotta be honest with you. Yeah. Fred, what do you got? You got anything, bro?
Nope, no, we do have, Beverly Hamilton.
Beverly? How you doing?
It's
She
Scooter
says everybody needs to
Scooter.
talk louder.
Okay. What's that?
Everybody needs to talk louder.
What we do?
No, you don't have to talk louder.
That's what I thought. I'll break her down. You can hear me from the damn turnpike. You know what I'm saying? Down on the east side. You're talking loud enough, right? Yeah. So let's just do a little, let me get a little bio here on you, Bob. So what grade are we up to now?
Fourth.
4th grade. What are the grades like? Are you getting good ones?
Mm-hmm.
You're a good example for others, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you do other stuff too, don't you?
Yeah.
Like what?
Bowling. I started practicing hockey, but I stopped for a while,
Okay.
and like I was hunting too.
You were, and you got, did you get deer?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Tyler Horse took you, didn't
Yeah.
he? Okay, right. Wow, that's really good, buddy. You're shooting deer. I love it. I love it. Peter loves it. People eating tasty animals. Now, what you pool, don't forget pool.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that you've been doing some pool shooting. Okay, so that's good. You can continue to do other things. But no girls. Right? That's it. Now, Jesmer, what are we doing here? How far apart? You're really working on the trailer. What's going on with the car?
It's got the body off on it right now. After my unfortunate circumstances last year, hitting the wall of Bedford, I needed a clip,
Okay.
and I got it out about 2 races out the end of last year and put it up, so it's pretty close to being done. I just got to put a body on it. Just go through some bearings, make sure all the wheel bearings are greased and everything's tight, and if there's any hives that need to be replaced, and just make sure everything's good to go.
I take it, Jimmy, impressed me, and I'm sure impressed with you too, but when you come up here, you helped me a couple of times. You were here with Chad.
Yeah.
And he's looking like, yeah, man, that thing was all jacked up. But no, you really know your geometry. And that's key.
I'm just winging it, and it makes it look good.
I don't know about that, Jimmy. You got some hard numbers, right? I've talked to you a couple times. Obviously, I don't see you much. We're two ends of the world sometimes, you know? But when I did see you, I'd run some things by you, and you would get me in the right ballpark just to try to understand the principle and the geometry that's behind all this. And you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, just being around, I know a lot of people, and you pick up things from different race teams and different people. You know, Rick is one of them. We bounce stuff off of one another all the time. You just pick up things, and it just becomes second nature. Once you see something, you know, it's either right, wrong, indifferent, or something you can improve on. But the biggest thing is, a fast race car is a well-maintained race car, and you know, a lot of times winning a race can be, you know, an extra night in the shop, and you know, just being around people that have been successful, and you know, that's what you pick up, and
Races are won and abroad.
yeah,
And there's a lot of truth to that, isn't there?
yep.
There's a direct correlation, for the most part, of the efforts you put in to do it. You hear that? Races are won in the garage. You going out there in the garage with Dad, right? Well, and you know, he is a welder and a bodybuilder during the day. You gotta give him a little help. You know what I'm saying? Then he wasn't in street fighting. Did you hear about that? These people, they show the kids. You know, they gotta share this stuff. Fred, what do you got?
Okay, we have Daniel Cruz just tuned in. He said,
Daniel Cruz.
I'm trying to keep you in line. And Gary Ferguson says hello.
Hey, Gary Ferguson, I haven't seen that name in a while. Good for Gary Ferguson. Good. Well, what are we gonna do this year? Are we gonna kind of scatter like Rick, or?
I think primarily focus on Hagerstown, and then, I believe they have an 11 race deal for the modifieds, and I've seen that they're gonna have a points deal, so, just with having, people in this area that can help me out, if they haven't helped me out, it's a lot easier for them to go right down the road to Hagerstown, we're 20 minutes away, and, sponsors that are in this area as well, Beavers.
Beavers, right? I know them.
Yeah, Beavers Auto Body and Towing, they're in this area, he's been helping me out.
Yep.
And, we try to get up so he can, see his sponsorship dollars,
Yeah, good work.
Dan's Auto Repair, they've been helping me out.
Oh, Dana.
Yeah, they help me out with getting fuel.
Okay.
And, Tyler Hurst, his dad, Danny, same as Dan.
Sure.
They're all in this area, and, it's pretty close to my house. I mean, it's almost 2 hours away, but, it's one of the closer tracks, and, just try to get my sponsors, more bang for their buck. And, with Rick, him helping me out as well, Don's helped me out. Outlaw Fab, Greg Cool, those guys, it's pretty close, just try to keep everybody together and, get their most bang for their buck.
No, I totally agree. I think the racers miss the boat sometimes with that. We're own worst enemy, honestly, when it comes to sponsors. And it ain't rocket science. Seriously, but just be genuine and respectful.
Yeah.
Speaking of sponsors, what do you got going this year? You got some good sponsors coming back? Talk to me. Shout them out. Get them out there. It's the camera, people. Keep this frozen. We have a camera issue. They're fixing a technical. He's ready. We're good now.
Dan's Auto Repair, Beavers Auto Body, Bats,
That's good.
S&H Racing,
S&H Racing. Yeah, we'll put you on a sticker somewhere. Put it in a wheel. Okay, so you got some more. How about your grandparents? Don't they help?
yeah,
Okay, how about this guy? He need help.
yeah.
How about Danny and Tyler and Missy and Chad? And they're all big helps, aren't they? Okay. And were we missing anything? Maybe come on, right? Okay. So I think we're good. Yeah. You had a lot of scenes. How about Parlor House? Mons? Yeah. Parlor House, Mons, right? Okay, they've been a supporter of you. Okay, that's really cool. Your cars look good. So I'm really excited to see what you're going to do. What advice do you give people in around your age if they want to race? What would you tell them they have to do? What do they have to do?
Maybe ask their parents and see if they could go try out,
Okay.
and if they like it, maybe ask their parents whenever if they could get them a car,
Okay. Yeah.
and then just stick with their dreams.
I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I like that. Let's give that a whoop whoop. Come on now. Whoop whoop whoop. I like that. That was very good, Hunter. I'm very impressed with that. Very good. Okay. You've come a long way. Last year you just stared at me like I was an alien. You know what I'm saying? Now we carry conversation. I like that. You're growing up, buddy. You know what I mean? You're growing up. You got good parents, good helpers, good support system. That's what it's all about, I tell you, you got Jimmy Jesmer here. You got Rick Hulson, right? And how Rick, he's been driving. Jimmy, you weren't even born in 1997 now, were you?
No, I was born in 94.
Not really? Wow, Jimmy! Jimmy! Okay.
Well, I'll be 30 years old here in the 20th of this month.
Will you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
January, a Saturday.
Yep.
A Saturday. And Rick, you're approaching the ripe age of...
60.
A lot to be said for that, Rick. You ain't wearing down yet with that racing, are you?
Getting close.
Are you?
Yeah. Keep winning, I want to go for more.
Yeah, right, you just don't wanna stop. Like Red Farmer.
I'll make that old.
Hey, ain't that something though? Ain't that crazy, man? You gotta wonder, like, what's he eat? Like all the vitamins from White World? You know? I mean, holy heck, you eat vitamins? No. Oh, boy. But don't forget your cheetah thing either. So, little red stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I tell you what, Fred, what do you got?
Well, we got Jamie Cahill.
Jamie Cahill, what is name I ain't seen in a while? Holy moly, such a holy. Okay, well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this show once again has been brought to you by Piper's Palace Events, East Coast Legends, Quick Lubes Are Us, Hammer Down Customs, TA Ward Construction, Farmers Racing Collectibles, get that bad boy right there, Flow Racing, Kyle Larson, Geared Up Firearms, get a gun, don't shoot your eye out. Champion Auto Sales, and we said partners again, you know what I mean? I tell you, I love y'all, y'all good to us. You know, the shows have been wonderful. We're going to continue giving you some quality episodes and promo commercials with Ebenezer Festus, the rabbit farmer. Did you see him? You like that, didn't you? Like that. But I tell you, I can't thank enough. I have Hunter Smith in here. I have Jimmy Jesmer. And I got Rick Hulson. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention. We're going to run a show here coming up in the next couple of weeks. We got a lot going on. It's high energy. We're not selling out. Elbows up. It's here all damn day. Thank you.